Yo, yo, yo. What's up? It's T Will. We back with another episode today. I'm your host, T Will. And sad day today. Um, just bad things going on in our country right now. But we got a couple things to talk about. Um, we're gonna talk about the Giants and Malik Neighbors. Some comments Skip Bayless made about the Browns game this weekend. And Thursday night football, a game that I'm previewing for Friday night football, and then we gonna end it with some world news at the end. It's not really world news, but U.S. news. Um, we're gonna start off with the Giants. Malik Neighbors. Neighbors is a Pro Bowler. He got into a situation with his coach. Um, his comments were, "The cameras were just on me. I have to be more conscious of that, whether it's stepping out of my box or to talk to Dayball on the side, just being overall aware of where I'm at." Neighbors had 5 catches for 71 yards on 12 targets. His targets wasn't the problem, obviously. I think he was probably upset with the quarterback play. I'm not going to say probably, he's upset with the quarterback play. And I guess probably after the season that they had last year, he was probably just more upset that they started off the season with another L. They didn't score a lot of points, and maybe he's thinking like, even though he wants to put up stats, he wants to win ball games, he wants to be competitive. And there's just some guys that's like that. They don't care about the stats. They want to be competitive. They want to win. And Brian Dable is under a lot of pressure this year, not only just because of the last couple of seasons they've been struggling, but they got rid of Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones went out there and he had an excellent game, first game of the season against the Dolphins. Looked like he can actually play quarterback. Um, and some people were making a few whispers about that, about how is Daniel Jones playing so good with the Colts, but he couldn't do that with Brian Dayball. And when I look at this situation, I think that um, Dayball is under a lot of pressure. He needs to win. He knows he needs to win. He knows his job is on the line. And he probably just threw Russell Wilson out there because he figured, hey, he's a veteran, former Super Bowl champion, and this guy probably going to give me my best chance to win. I kind of don't want to throw a rookie out there and the kid get ruined right away. Um, but if the Giants continue to play like this and the offense continues to look like it did, um, he's gonna have to make some adjustments. What we got next? Do, 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 do. We got we got Skip Bayless. Yeah, we got Skip Bayless. If Shadur had started yesterday for the Browns, they would have beaten the Bengals. Now, some people can say he's crazy, but also you can say, how do we really know? Joe Flacco is 40 years old. He's past his prime, like way past his prime. Uh, he needs to get a good evaluation of Dylan Gabriel, and also he needs to get a good evaluation of Shador Sanders. Now, for some reason, these GMs believe that the quarterback of the future is somehow quarterback of the future somehow is in next year's draft. I don't know how they believe that, but you know they need to get a fair evaluation of them quarterbacks, and I think if they go ahead, put the rookies in, see what they can do, get a good evaluation, find out if these guys can play or not, because you got 2 first-round draft picks next year. And if you don't plan on investing your time and effort into Shador or Dylan, let them walk and let them get developed somewhere else. Um, it seems like this is going to be a story the whole season long, and at this point, it's getting stale because everybody's gonna keep talking about it. They're not gonna shut up. People gonna still have their opinions, and I just want to see if the Browns are gonna fold quickly or they're gonna keep on trotting Joe Flacco out there and putting him on the field. Boom, 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 boom. All right, next up we got the Colorado Buffaloes versus University of Houston. Uh, They're giving Colorado a 42.1% chance to win. If you ask me, is it accurate? Yes, I think it's accurate just because Colorado, even though they won that game, they put 3 different quarterbacks in the game. And on top of that, they gave 396 yards of offense to Delaware. And now you're going to go and play against Houston on the road in Houston, not in Colorado. As with football, I think more than any sport, um, home field advantage is always a key in football. It just is. Home field advantage, I don't care. But in football, it is a big, big deal. And Houston, they didn't have a great season last year. They're already 2-0. Big 12 play, conference play. The Big 12's struggled last weekend, and you know, we don't see if Ryan Staub starts. I don't know if that's the smartest idea. If it was me, I would go with the Salter kid. I think he gives them a better chance at winning the football game. Um, because what Houston has is Connor Wegman, and Connor Wegman, for people that don't know, he played at Texas A&M. He's a pretty good quarterback. I heard Houston has a really good running back. I heard that their defensive backs are very, very good. Um, and it's going to be very interesting to see how this game lines up. But when you look at the numbers, you look at what Colorado put on the field the last couple of games, if Houston is going to run the ball like that in their home crowd, with their home crowd behind them, with the fans behind them, band behind them, um, got confidence behind them, I think it's going to be really hard for Colorado to win this game because they haven't been able to show that they have an offense that can produce first downs. When you go 3-and-out all the time, I don't care how good your defense is, eventually people are going to get tired. Corner's going to get tired. Then they're going to be missing assignments, and then you get beat on defense. So um, if I had to put my money on it for this game, Colorado versus Houston, I'm picking Houston. Even though Colorado got a lot of wide receivers, but who's going to get them the ball? Haven't really been able to see that downfield attack. Yeah, we saw it when Staub came in the game, but you're playing against Delaware. And now that people believe that he's going to be the starter, he's going to get in the game. Have we seen enough of him to really say, okay, he is going to be able to handle the offense for a full 4-quarter game and get these guys with a dub on the road in Houston while they're undefeated? Because right now at the beginning of the season, everybody, especially if you're an undefeated team, you feel like, hey, I got a shot at this. And the teams that feel like they still got a shot, they players are going to play hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? As a football player, you play hard as hell all the time, but you really play hard as hell when you feel like you got a shot at having a good season. And starting off 2-0, Colorado started off 1-1, so they're already behind the 8 ball. I believe Houston is going to come out with a lot of energy. And for some reason, every single team that plays Colorado, they play hard as heck because they know that Deion Sanders is their coach, and for some reason that gets people riled up, and they just want to beat them, like they want to embarrass them. People are gonna tune in. Everybody's gonna tune in. It's gonna be on ESPN. Um, Very exciting matchup. Just but as much as I like to root on Coach Sanders and everything, from what I've seen from this Colorado Buffaloes team, this is not the same team that they had last year. Yes, they have an approved offensive line, but they changed out the running backs too many times. I don't feel like number 26 gets the ball a lot. He's, to me, even though uh, Trackhawk number 20, he gets a lot of explosive plays. Number 26 can run that rock. I think he is the one that could be a every down back, because he like to go up in the middle, cut it to the outside. Um, and he seemed like he got good strength, good athletic ability. I would like to see him get a lot more carries than what he gets, because he seems like he's a really good back. But this game gonna come down to the running game, and at the end of the day, close the door, get out of here. At the end of the day, man, my kids is just bad. Uh, at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, you know, you always gonna have them battles that you gotta win. And if you don't win the running game battle and stop it on defense, as many points as Colorado has given up, I just don't know, you know, if they're gonna be able to do it. I just don't. So I'm picking Houston to win that game, even though I would like to see Colorado win. But sometimes you got to be realistic with yourself and see what your eyes told you. And I'm gonna believe what my eyes told me, and I think that Houston is gonna win. Yeah, Houston's gonna win that game. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody blowing me up today, blood. Every time I get on and try to do a show, even though I'm new to this, everybody want to blow me up as soon as I'm start doing my show. All right, we got the Green Bay Packers versus the Washington Commanders. It's at Lambeau. Damn, man, this is a tough game to pick. Uh, Normally, you can go either way, but with this game, yeah, man, you got to make a decision, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go with Washington. I'm gonna go with Washington. Uh, Jaden Daniels, the rest of the crew, um, just that offense and just the way that Jaden, he's just able to make plays and do things that other quarterbacks cannot do. And I think that they not the quarterback, but the head coach is a defensive coach, and I think that they're gonna have a plan for Green Bay, and I feel like it's gonna be a tight one. I'm gonna go 27 Washington. No, 28 Washington, 21 Green Bay. That's what I'm gonna go. I feel like the Commanders got the talent and the defense and the coach to win the game, but so does Green Bay. This is pretty much a toss up. We can go either way, but I'm gonna pick the Washington Commanders. And then what we got? What we got? What we got? Mm. On a sad note, something that caught my family's attention today was Charlie Kirk being shot at Utah University in front of a whole bunch of students and people. And I just like to say this, you know, I know everybody don't agree on everybody's views and everybody's opinions and things like that, but being in the military, going to war to Afghanistan, understanding that every human deserves to be treated equally and with respect. We should not be killing each other over what your beliefs are. It's okay to disagree, but you shouldn't be killing people. This man had a family, he had children, and growing up around a lot of bad things that I've seen in my life and people losing their life and things like that. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter what your sexual preference is or any of that stuff. That does not give you the right to kill somebody. This is the worst side of America that we have. And if you believe in God, if you don't believe in God, I believe in God. But I'm going to tell you this: people deserve to be treated with respect. People deserve to be treated with respect. I'm going to say that again. People deserve to be treated with respect, and they're okay to give their opinion and not worried about getting killed. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We have children, we have moms, aunts, uncles, cousins, whatever you want to call it. But you're going to be a coward and kill somebody. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And I wish Charlie Kirk's family um, a great road on the way to healing and trying to deal with this, because this ain't something you just gonna get over. The people that was there and witnessed that are never gonna be the same. Whatever spirit, whatever happiness, whatever joy, whatever thing they ever experiencing a traumatic event like this can shake you up in ways that you can't even imagine. Some of them people are gonna go home and they're gonna have nightmares and they're gonna be fearing for their life. They ain't gonna want to go nowhere. They ain't gonna want to go to no damn store. They ain't gonna want to go nowhere, because this is gonna change the way that they felt about their freedom and their life before this situation happened. It's sad. It's sad. You should be able to be who you want to be and say what you want to say and not have to worry about getting gunned down for anything. All this negativity, all this mean spirits, all this stuff. Get rid of it. Get rid of it, man. Yeah, I talk about sports all the time, but this right here, this affected my daughter because she saw this on her phone. And it's bothering me that people just think that you can just go and shoot somebody and that is okay. And this is happening way too much in this country, and we need to get it together. We really do. We need to love one another, show love and kindness and respect. Ain't nobody better than the other person. We all came in the same way. We all gonna go out the same way. And with that, I wish y'all a blessed evening. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day tomorrow. And just try to keep the love and the peace out here, because there's a lot of good people out here that's getting washed out by these bad people that's doing stupid stuff like this. And we need to get rid of them. So from me to you, I wish y'all a well evening. Have a good night.